Guys, it's a mess. I don't know how we got so far, but the more I get interested in this whole topic of data protection, privacy, cyber security, I don't know. I don't know if it's not too late. Let me explain. A couple of days ago, the Pentagon announced that it was hacked. 30,000 data about transport, banks, information and stuff, names of 30,000 employees got leaked. Apparently, it's a subcontractor, so not the Pentagon itself, but a company that works with the Pentagon and handles all the transports and stuff. There was a problem there. Is it a human flaw or a computer software? We don't know. The Pentagon says that no confidential info was compromised. Well, where people go is kind of important info, I think. And even at our level, the way we share with our smartphone, everywhere, every step we take is recorded. We don't know what that means. We don't know if there's going to be a problem with that or not. And that's the whole problem. We just don't know. Maybe it's going to be fine, maybe not. It's true that our transportation information might be not as critical than people working at the Pentagon. But nonetheless, we just don't know. So many times, history showed that we couldn't predict the downside. It all looks good. We love technology. We can't live without it. This is the remote control of our lives. We own the world at our fingertips. I swipe, I click, and I can know everything about anything. Amazing. Amazing. To go back to this Pentagon hack, yet another one. And the thing is, they just released the report on the hack the Pentagon, meaning 1,400 hackers were solicited to hack the Pentagon, and they found about 100 flaws. So they do try to improve. They do their best. And I'm sure at the Pentagon, you have very, very smart people with insane budget just doing their job of securing the whole thing. To a larger extent, what that means is that we got to be careful about one thing. Whatever is uploaded to the cloud, let's assume it can come out. If we take it like that, I think we can live with it. But don't think you are safe because there's a password, because you trust a company with your data. Anything can happen. Anything. To you, to me, to the Pentagon. It's just the way it is. We can't assume that our data is safe. So now, yeah, we can trust alternatives, which, in fact, the breach is most often on the cloud. It's very less likely that someone is going to come to your device and hack it. It could happen. You connect, you are traveling, and you connect to a free Wi-Fi at the airport, at a cafe, whatever. And it's in fact a hacker that fakes a free Wi-Fi. It gives you free Wi-Fi, but because you connect to his Wi-Fi, then he can go explore whatever is on your computer. Amazing. But that's less likely. It could happen. But we can say, whatever goes on the cloud, we assume it could get exposed. Whatever it is. If you can live with that, then fine. That's the way I do it. That's the way I say, okay, whatever is up there, it can come out. But we are living a very strange place right now where internet is a new territory. It doesn't have borders. It provides amazing possibilities. it's improving the human race, but at the same time, there's a price to pay. It's not all good. And I'm not there to reject new technology. I adore new technology. I'm a total geek and nerd and just geek freak, tech lover. I can't even start to explain how much I love tech. But also, I'm a little bit aware, and from my situation as a part of the problem, because I'm one of those people who manipulate the information that you see online, and I've been pretty good at it. I've been doing it for online 15 years and offline 10 more years, 25 years of trying to give value to people, and that's called marketing, but also true that it's not all pretty. And I was fed up. I say, okay, now it's time to make my coming out and tell the truth, my truth. It's part of a process of exposing my point of view and being fed up of sitting on the sidelines, watching all happen. And some of it is crazy. Can you believe that Google is getting into health? You know, everything about, I mean, it's not that they are into health a lot. And more involved. And they're going to be able to know that part of us. They already know a lot. But now we're going to tell Google everything about our medical history. Again, would you trust a stranger in real life with your medical history? I always like when I go to the supermarket and I see people when they're going to enter the PIN code, the credit card, they're like hiding in case someone behind is watching at the cashier. But online, you just enter your code, give all the information. You don't care. You think it's safe because they tell you it's safe. That's all. You think it's safe because they tell you it's safe. But the fact is that most of those people behind the tech world, the number one priority is to make money, is to come out with excellent product and services on the marketing level, on the usability level, on a benefit level, on whatever you want. They are coming out with wonderful things. But the fact is that security is not a priority. Protection of your data is not a priority. That's the way they do it. They push something on the market, it's half-ass ready, and then they try to improve. But on the checklist of to do things, security is very low. They don't care. It just has to sell, it has to work, and it's difficult enough. So if on top of that we have to make it safe, almost impossible. And the problem is that they need to reverse the thinking. They do need to pivot at 180 degrees on, okay, number one priority is let's have our users safe, let's respect their privacy, and then let's build on that instead of, okay, we're going to come out with something really cool that's going to improve this, solve this problem. First thing needs to be, are we keeping people safe? But it's not. Few companies might do it, but 99% don't. They just don't care. I really don't know what's going to happen. The more I get involved into listening, whatever is happening in the tech world as far as privacy, security, and all, I'm like, wow, is it too late? Because I knew, I didn't have my eyes shut, but I wasn't really listening. I wasn't really paying attention. Today, I'm paying attention. Like all day, every day, I read the stuff, I learn, I try to educate myself. In the end, everything should be okay. We just have to live with the consequences. Are we ready to live with the consequences, with the downside? Because we just can't ignore that there is a downside. Thanks for watching.